Zoran Mamdani. He's taken the city by storm. He beat Cuomo, and he has a huge appeal, especially to younger New Yorkers. Younger New Yorkers, they see Zoran Mamdani, they see a guy that goes out on the street, puts a microphone in front of New Yorkers' faces and says, "What do you need?" He goes to a halal cart and says, "Why is chicken and rice so expensive?" They see someone who's in touch with people on the ground and has pragmatic solutions. So why are they wrong about that?
Well, first of all he did was he took a page out of my book. I'm the mayor that's on the subway. I'm the mayor that's, stop in the middle of the night and go into the beauty salon after they close and sit down, smoke a cigar with them and say, hey, what's going on the ground in the community? That has always been my trademark. I enjoy this entire city. You could find me in a sukkah one day. You could find me in a Diwali celebration. You could find me at a Kwanzaa event. I am an authentic New Yorker. So what happened here? If you do an analysis of this, 6 months ago, I told my team he was going to beat Andrew Cuomo, and that we needed to be ready in the general election. And there was a whole science behind that. He had a ready-made army. There were a large number of people who were already on our college campuses, angry, protesting, with all sorts of radicalizing ideas that were put inside them. We were having thousands of people who were marching every day in our streets just about. We had almost 4,000 marches in the city over the Palestinian and the Israeli issue. Then you had the anti-Trump energy that was real. So you had the intersectionality of three major events that people were already in the streets. He came along and basically became the funnel of all of that anger. People wanted to put it out. And then you add to the fact that we were dealing with national affordability issues. We were dealing with national issues around housing and all the things that young people say, wait a minute, I'm making $100,000, but why am I able to feel as though I'm doing well? So you're dealing with all of that. And he became the symbol of that for a pocket of people. Because remember, 9% of the voters voted. 9%. 91%, they have yet to speak. 2.5 million Democrats have not voted. 1 million independents. 800,000 Republicans have not voted. So there's a whole body of people who have yet to communicate what their feelings are. It was a great feat on his part. Andrew Cuomo was lazy. He took New Yorkers for granted. I keep telling people all the time, New Yorkers have 5 fingers. They love the middle one the most. If you are not authentically willing to go out there and engage with New Yorkers, you can't just play this game. He did not want to be mayor. He saw this as a stepping stone. He was forcibly, he stepped down from being the governor. He thought this was an easy, I'm Andrew Cuomo, so this can happen. And it didn't happen. And the polls showed him winning by 32%. He lost by 12% because the new voters, and that's what's going to determine this race. So the same energy you have with this group of young people who are buying what he's selling, there's another energy that's out there of a group of young people that are saying, hold on here, this is not what I believe in, and I believe that we could continue to come here and move up through the ranks. So that's the message I have to get out.
Are you going to ask him to endorse you and tell his voters to vote Eric Adams?
He should do that. That's the right thing to do for the city of New York. He should get out of the race. He lost after spending $25 million. They heard his message. He was up 32% on points in the poll. He lost by 12 points. New Yorkers heard him. I'm just starting my campaign. I have an excellent record to run on. He was running away from his record. He did the bail reform that put repeated offenders in our community. He did the cannabis law that saw an overproliferation of cannabis, had to close 14 illegal shops. He closed the psychiatric beds that see the people you talk about on the subway system. This was his baby. He took and dismantled the Advantage program that was subsidizing housing for people, that caused the spike in housing that we're seeing. He killed 15,000 people in nursing homes based on his policies that are still people are heartbroken over their loved ones. He had to step down for a reason. And so when you do an analysis of all that he has done, I had to fix the city he hurt. And we've done a darn good job in doing so. So he should say, let me do what's best for New York, and let me step aside and have those who would support me put their support behind Eric, who did not lose to Zohran.